If your child is a junior in high school, it's a great time to look for college scholarships, but sorting through the numerous opportunities can be overwhelming. Joining me now is Mike Harrison from the Better Business Bureau to talk about these scholarship scams. How can you spot a potential scam?
Well, you're right. Now's a great time for juniors to be looking for scholarships. It's very overwhelming. There's a lot of different options for scholarships and grants that are out there. And so what parents are turning to are scholarship services to kind of help them navigate through the whole
all
process.
The scholarships.
Yeah, that's right. And so there are a lot of legitimate companies that are out there, but there are also those that could be a scam, and they're hard to spot sometimes because they pose as legitimate, government agencies, foundations. So we did want to talk a little bit about some of the red flags to look out for. So you have some organizations that will ask for you to pay up front either an application fee or processing fee, and you should never really have to do that. Sometimes these organizations will turn around and they'll provide information to you that you could have potentially found on your own, and sometimes they may not help you at all. You also have those organizations that will guarantee you a scholarship or your money back. But the thing is nobody can guarantee you a scholarship. The reason why is there's so many different criteria that need to be met to get a scholarship, GPA, extracurricular activity. So nobody can guarantee that, but if you ask for your money back, good luck with that because they have so many different stipulations that are in place. So it can be hard to get your money back. Another thing is those organizations that tell you that the information we can provide to you is information that you can't find anywhere else. And
that's usually false.
That's false, you're right. You can find that online. You can talk to your guidance counselor, and there are databases available at the libraries as well. But oftentimes we talk about unsolicited emails. So that's a red flag. That's one scam that you can look out for. So if you get an unsolicited email or a piece of mail saying that you're a finalist for a scholarship.
Something that you maybe didn't apply for.
That's right. And so if you get that, definitely discard it, throw it away. Scholarships are something that you need to be proactive and applying for. And then the last thing are those that just out of the blue ask for a credit card or banking information, saying that that's to hold the scholarship for you. You should never have to do that. Legitimate companies, they're going to be up front with you. They're going to tell you what they can do for you, what they can't do for you. So those are some of the things to look out for.
Okay, so lots of research though, goes into this. So what should parents look out for if they are going to one of those seminars on financial aid?
Well, sure. Oftentimes you'll get an invitation to go to a seminar. It's a glorified sales pitch, but of course they want to sell their services to you. They use high-pressure sales tactics, and while it's easier said than done, you want to avoid those high-pressure sales tactics. If they tell you that you need to act now or you might lose out on that opportunity, you definitely want to be cautious with those. As far as you want to do your homework, you also want to investigate those companies as well. If you have reps that are in that seminar and they're being evasive, they may not be answering the questions for you, you want to use caution with those as well.
How about hearing success stories? That can also be part of a scam, or?
Yeah, it can be. You have those organizations that really promote and hype up the fact that they've helped a lot of people. They have a very high success rate, but oftentimes when they overstate those claims, that's a tip-off, that's a red flag that it could potentially be a scam. So if you hear that, definitely ask for referrals and ask those folks what their experience was.
And how much is charged? Can you explain that?
Yeah, basically for the service, you want to ask how much they're going to charge you, exactly what you get for that. If you want to get a refund, how do you do that? But get everything in writing. And a great resource is FAFSA, and FAFSA stands for a free application for federal student aid. So that's going to let you know what you're eligible for. It's free, and you as the student apply for that.
Okay, so if you do come across, say, a scholarship scam, how do you report that so people don't fall scam as well?
Yeah, great question, and hopefully they're all on the screen, but there are several organizations that you can call and report those to: the National Fraud Information Center, Federal Trade Commission, Missouri Attorney General, Department of Education, and then if there are any questions, contact the BBB here in Columbia.
Okay, and those are on your screen right now. And if you have any questions about scholarship scams, you can go to BBB's website, or you can call Mike at the number you see on your screen. Mike, thanks so much for joining us.
And it's going to be a